The Gold Cup continues today. The United States taking on World Cup host Qatar in the semifinals. The Americans will host this match in Austin, Texas at the Q2 Stadium. It'll be defense versus offense in terms of ways and form lately. The men's national team has surrendered only 1 goal in 4 matches while accruing 3 shutouts. On the flip side, Qatar has accumulated a tournament-high 12 goals in 4 games. So it's USA and Qatar in one half of the CONCACAF bracket. By the way, this will be the first ever meeting between these two countries. And Qatar will become the first, or I should say, the 98th different international soccer opponent. On the other side, Mexico and Canada. And the winners of both semifinals games will, of course, meet in the final. Let's break down the Gold Cup action with the host of the Que Golazo podcast, Luis Miguel Echegaray, and the gaffer, Tomos Rongen. TR, I'm going to give you first word because you got the kid on. Tell me what USMNT needs to do to accomplish a favorable result here.
A few things, Tommy. And in particular, don't give away an early goal. Qatar scored in the last 3 matches within the first 20 minutes and then like to sit in and counter as they did against El Salvador when they scored 3 goals. Be clean in midfield and win that battle. That's so important with Sebastian Lletget, and depending on how obviously Berhalter is going to play. But again, dictate the pace, find holes in an undisciplined back line of Qatar, who's conceded 5 goals, by the way, is huge as well. But the most important, and that's what this team has done, this B team, this C team, you can say, certainly not the first choice team, focus and just get the job done. Forget about storylines. Just do it again like they did against Canada, 1-0, against Jamaica, 1-0. That's all it takes to potentially get a rematch against Mexico in Las Vegas on Sunday.
And Luis, people take a look at the odds and they say, man, this should be an easy result and match for the U.S. men's national team. But why might not that be the case tonight?
Yeah, Tommy, first of all, let's talk about this nation here and the correct way to say it, okay? Some people say Qatar, some people say Qatar, right? In England, maybe you hear Qatar, right? But actually, after doing much consulting and discussing in terms of research, I believe that it's, you close in your throat a little bit and you say Qatar, Qatar. And the locals actually sort of mistake that little Q with a G. So they actually go Qatar. So Qatar against the USMNT. Let's focus on one thing here. They're on a 12-match unbeaten streak even before the Gold Cup. This is an infrastructure-worthy club, right? Managed by Felix Sanchez, who arrived from 2006 from Barcelona, by the way, who has been playing a very, very attractive offensive system. They are the highest scoring team in the group stages, right? Qatar's Almoez Ali already has 4 goals as well. I believe he's the highest scorer in the tournament. And Miles Robinson said it really well prior to this game. He said, listen, this is going to be a different game. This is not going to be a physical Jamaica. This is not going to be a sort of focused on counter from a pace-to-pace Canada. This is going to be almost a tiki-taka style of ball-on-the-ground system from Qatar. This is a very talented team, and don't be surprised if they cause much of a headache against the USMNT. This is a very good team and have every chance of being the very first ever invited guest to win the Gold Cup.
Love it, and thank you for the pronunciation guide there from Luis Miguel Echegaray. So, guys, we all would love to see a U.S.-Mexico rematch like we did in the Nations League final. What does Mexico need to show us against tonight against Canada? TR, start with you.
Mexico is, after their 0-0 draw against TNT, they've won their last 3 matches. And it all comes down to their midfield engine of the LA Galaxy, Jonathan Dos Santos. Pineda's been great. Funes Mori, that plays at Monterrey's got 3 goals. And Tata Martino wants revenge. Believe me, we know this coach. We've seen him in MLS, but Atlanta United has done a superb job with Mexico. They beat Canada in 2019 3-1. Their all-time record is 21, 3 losses, 9 draws. You got to figure that Mexico is in the driver's seat. But I'm telling you, Canada is a team not to be underestimated, as the U.S. had seen in 2019 when they lost in the Nations League against Canada and in their narrow 1-0 win against Canada in group play. Tough matchup, but I expect the final of the USA versus Mexico.
Yeah, a very good analysis there from TR, and I will also echo the fact that Mexico should not take this lightly from Canada, who, by the way, I think have done a tremendous job, right? Without some of their main stars, without injuries to key players, the fact that they're in the semifinals in the first place now is a great thing. All right, let's talk about Mexico for a second. Let's not forget they're on double duty right now because there's Olympics as well. So there's some players from the usual national team setup that actually are in Tokyo. Memo Ochoa, of course, Henry Martin as well. So this side is now relying on that man right there that you're watching, Rogelio Funes Mori, who has been tremendous for Tata Martino, leading the front line, of course. Now, listen, Mexico are very good at the Gold Cup. A record 8 times they've won it. So this should be a win for Mexico. But again, do not, just like TR said, don't take this Canadian side for granted, right? They're going to be annoying, just like they were annoying against the USMNT. They're going to try and disrupt the rhythm of Mexico, but Mexico just has to rely on their aggression, rely on Rogelio Funes Mori, and the way that they can sort of penetrate from the midfield and get this job done. And we'll see if they can make it happen and reach another Gold Cup final.
Certainly love it, guys. So we've got about a minute left to go. What do you guys anticipate the final will be Sunday at Allegiant Stadium? TR, then Luis.
Well, I expect it to be the USA against Mexico, and I expect the USA to win again with their B or C team. Berhalter proves he can coach, guys, with his A team in the Nations League when he got all the praise. But what he's done since 2018 has been unbelievable. They're playing collectively well, regardless who's on the field. A flexibility in tactics. We've seen 3 in the back and 4 as well. And I think this will be able to continue to grind out results. Today, obviously a big match, but on Sunday against Mexico in Las Vegas, I say bookies, put money on the United States.
Yeah, well, I'm going to keep this very short. I think I'm going to get some proverbial tomatoes thrown at me because I'm telling you, I think that Qatar is going to get this job done. And historically, they're going to get to the final. I am getting booed by TR, Jimmy Conrad, Heath Pierce. I don't care. Qatar, I feel, is going to take this. And Mexico will take it on the other side. See, I'm already getting my phone call. I'm getting fired by CBS Sports right now.
No, hey, take the stance. And from a betting perspective, you get 3-1 back. It's certainly an amazing value there. Thanks to Luis and Tomas. Appreciate it, guys. LME, of course, is the host of the Diego Lazo podcast, but when we're talking about Gold Cup, it has been Jimmy Conrad and Heath Pierce filling in, former U.S. men's national team members, talking about this current national team squad, the changes that Greg Berhalter should make to his lineup ahead of this semifinal match with Qatar or Qatar.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.